Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So, this is the reason why you can't break bad habits. I'm going to show you exactly how to get out of them. All right. Now, what I call this is a standard triangle. Okay. At the top, we have the vision, lifestyle. Your vision, your lifestyle. You want to be a millionaire. You want to have the relationship of your dreams. You want to have the car. You want the Benz and the wagon, and there's a certain lifestyle you want. You want to retire your parents, right? A certain way you want to carry yourself, a certain way that you want to live. Probably some shit that you're seeing off social media, right? That vision. Now, right here, in between that triangle, we have our chief aim. Chief aim is one goal. One goal, that's clarity. It aligns with your vision. Big enough to get you excited, but small enough that you know you can achieve. So maybe right now you don't think that you can make $1 million a month. Probably don't believe that. That's a dream. That's the vision. You just don't believe that right now. So your chief aim is one goal, big enough that you know that gets you excited, but small enough that you know you can actually achieve. So let's just say that chief aim could be 10K a month. Boom. It's a bit of a stretch, but if you're not making $10,000 a month right now, thinking about making $10,000 a month and having that right now is something that is achievable within the next 6 months, within the next year, maybe within the next 1 month if your frequency is really right. So your chief aim is one goal, big enough to get you excited, something you don't have right now, but small enough that you know you can achieve. Let's just say between the next 6 months to a year. This is what keeps you on track, all right? It's not fantasy land. Most people, they stay up here in the vision, in the dream. They stay up there and they never actually bring it to fruition. They don't ever ground it. There's no manifestation. It doesn't come to the physical past. So you have your vision, your dream, $1 million a month. Let's just use that. Chief aim, one goal, $10,000 a month. At the bottom, this right here, before you can build up, you got to have a strong foundation. And this is your non-negotiables, AKA standards. We can also say objectives. This right here is what your dream is built off. Your non-negotiables, your standards, and your key objectives. One thing that will get you close to this $10,000 a month. So if your dream is to make $1 million a month, retire your parents, travel the world, do all that good stuff, your first chief aim that you know you can do, you don't have right now, it's big enough to get you excited, but small enough you know you can achieve within the next 6 months to a year, 10K a month. That's the step. Now, your non-negotiables, your standards, your objectives to get there, maybe you call one person. You're a sales coach, you're a sales rep, you're in a day-to-day job. Maybe you call one person every single day. Because you know that if you call one person, or if you have a sales call with one person, you doing that call could potentially result in you getting more money. So that activity that you're doing, whether you get money from it or not, is going to start putting you in vibration because you're acting as this person. If you think about it, the person that has, right, person who has the money and the love and everything that they want, they're operating at a certain frequency, at a certain standard, right? They have a certain result that you don't have right now. This is you, right? This is you right now. Put a sad face on him. He's sad. This dude, he happy. Right? This is you now. The standards and the objectives and the habits that you live off of right now, probably no discipline, lack of clarity, binge watch, eat bad, lazy, procrastinate. Let's be real. You're probably doing some of these right now. It's okay, right? But we got to take note of where we're at right now. This person who has all the loves, the vision, the dream that you want, he operates at a certain level. You're operating at a lower frequency, right? He's operating at a higher frequency all day because he has certain standards. This person, he probably wakes up on time. This person, he probably keeps promises to himself. This person probably gets in front of somebody every single day and talks to him about what he has. This person is probably a producer, not a consumer of content. This person probably goes to the gym. This person probably does a lot of things that this person doesn't do now. And they can both have the same vision. They both have the same vision. All right, actually, let me get different. They both have the same vision. It's the same thing. The only thing that's different, the standards, the habits. I'm also gonna put habits in here. That's the only difference between the person you wanna be and where you're at right now. This person got good habits. Actually, no. This person has good habits. This person has a certain standard that he operates on. This person understands that if he has a dream, he has to reverse engineer it. And we're gonna go a lot deeper than this. Listen, check it out. Now, we're gonna use this person, Bob. Bob has a mind, right? It's split up into 2 sections. I got this from Bob Proctor. It's not even mine. This is his drawing, right? I don't even think he made it. But, and rest in peace, Bob Proctor, for real, right? This is our mind. We have a conscious and we have a subconscious. And this right here is our body. Little body. Our body doesn't do anything. And I could get real deep into it that we're spiritual beings that have an intellect, that live on a physical plane. That's a whole nother video, but follow me right now. Our minds, your mind right now, you have a conscious mind and you have a subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the programming, the habits, the self-identity that you have of yourself right now. So that's why you can be doing things and you don't even realize that you're doing it. Y'all ever been in the whip, right? You're driving home. You get home, you're like, how the hell did I get here? You don't even remember driving because driving for you is second nature. It's autopilot, it's automatic. You don't have to think about driving, you know how to do it. So that's why you can completely zone out and your subconscious takes over. Perfect example. Your subconscious will put your body into action so you get a result. All right, now stay with me. Your subconscious controls 95% of how you move. All right? Your conscious mind, 5%. People over here trying to fight with the operating system that controls 95% of what you do. 95%. You can't consciously fight that. You cannot. So what you have to do, you have to change this. And you have to use your conscious mind. Okay? We have certain faculties. Will. We're going to keep that one. We're just going to use that. We have certain faculties. Will. Will is holding your mind, concentrating it on one thing. Like the Green Lantern, bro. Like, y'all ever seen the Green Lantern? It's like he has the ring. He uses the willpower. Whatever he can think of, the ring creates it. So he's consciously using his will to create a manifestation. You have to consciously, if you have an idea, right? You want to make $1 million. You want to be a millionaire. You can consciously think that. You can say this all day long. I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. But if the results that you're seeing, you don't see any money coming in. So if you don't see any money coming in, your subconscious mind does not believe that. So you can say, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire. Your subconscious is like, no, you're not. You're not. I don't see it. So what you have to do is impress this idea into your subconscious mind over and over and over and over and over again. That feeling, getting emotionally involved. And a lot of people don't know how to get emotionally involved in their idea because when they're thinking about what they want, follow me. Most times when people think, let me erase this. Follow me. This is what you want, right? This is what you want. You can consciously think about what you want. 9 times out of 10, when people consciously think about what they want, they're thinking about it. Oh, I want $1 million. I'm gonna make $1 million. I'm gonna make $1 million. I'm gonna make $1 million. They're really thinking about the lack of. You're thinking about what you don't want. You're thinking you want the money, but subconsciously you don't believe that you can because you're operating off of an old program. So what you really want to do is don't focus on that big goal all the time, because if you're thinking about it and you don't feel good, you're sending out the wrong vibration. You're fucking yourself up. Go to this, the non-negotiables, the habits, the standards. What would this person do? If you're making $1 million a month, retiring your parents, traveling the world, you're probably feeling at ease. You're probably feeling happy, exhilarated, blissful. You're probably not working as hard as you probably think right now. Right now you think that you got to work so hard, and that's also a belief that you're putting in here. I have to work hard for money. The more that you say you have to work hard for money, you're impressing all of these into your subconscious mind. More and more. You don't want that. You have to get the values, the standards, and the objectives and the habits of this person. Habits, get them into your subconscious mind. So that right there is how you reprogram your subconscious mind. We can get into this a lot deeper, but if you guys want to learn how to do this, learn how to rewire your subconscious mind on a personal one-to-one level, click the link below. Anything that you guys want, you can get in this world. And remember, you raise your standard, you raise your frequency. Don't operate from this guy. Don't have those same habits. The habits that you currently have right now will not get you to where you want to be. You raise your standard, you raise your frequency. I'm gonna see you on the next video.